Today I'm going to be going over my strength training routine. Every week I do a full body gym workout except for one body part, and that one body part that I didn't do yesterday is going to be back. So today I'm going to be focusing on my back. I'm going to show you exactly what I do in my strength training routine, focusing on the back muscle. So come along with me. Let's make this happen. Okay guys, so I'm just stretching out at the moment, especially for strength training or any sort of weightlifting, guys. I highly recommend you do stretch out, especially the lower back, as this is very important for all your movements. If your lower back is stuffed, guys, you can barely move. So very important to stretch your back out. Make sure you have a nice stretching session to make sure you're fully stretched out. So about a year ago, guys, I hurt my lower back. It wasn't from a specific injury or whatnot. It was more from, like, I think sitting too much on a desk, and I have a slight herniated disc right on my lower back. Yeah, so I went to the doctor. They said you don't need to operate on it, but they gave me a few exercises, and a few of those exercises I'm going to demonstrate right now. So I put my hands behind my back. I make a bit of a bridge, and then on my lower back, I bridge it up with one leg up. So one leg up, the other one stretched out forward. I usually go for about 15 to 20 seconds. And then I'll move on to the other side. Now I'll do some bridges. So what I do is I get my feet as close as possible to my backside here. And then I hip up, I bridge up like a bridge. And I just hold it for about 30 seconds. The proper way to do it is to do it every 10 seconds, have a rest. I just like to just go straight through it. Alhamdulillah. Cool. Now I'll do side planks. So what I'll usually do is, if it's a little bit hard for you guys, do split leg. So have your legs split open, not on top of each other. So if I was to do it the easy way, is have my legs split open like this, on one arm, and then I just lift my hips up. That's it. And just hold, I usually hold for about 20 seconds, 25 seconds. Again, the proper way to do it is to do it for 10 seconds, rest, 10 seconds rest, and do it for as many as you can. Fine. Okay. Next one is like the bird dog, I believe that is what they call it. Doesn't really matter what it's called. The proper way to do it is to get on all fours, and then opposite hands and opposite leg you want to stretch out. For example, my right arm and left leg is going to stretch out like that, and I just want to hold it. So again, 20, 25, 30 seconds. Finally, I like to do what I like to call the sprawl. Like wrestlers do sprawling. So hips out in and back bent and head up, and hold again for about 30 seconds. Finally, I like to end with a bit of dead hangs. Just hold on to the bar as much as you can. Get a nice tight grip, but your legs can touch the floor, guys. If you have a pull-up bar that your feet can touch the floor, that's even better. So you don't want to put all your weight off it. You can technically do that, but it's better to have your feet on the floor, but not pushing you up. Just resting on the floor. So I usually do it for about 30 seconds, just to stretch out the back. Okay, fam. I like to start off with some rows. I usually go really light, so I got a pair of 5 kilo dumbbells here. So the way I like to do rows is, I like to have my knees bent, back straight, and I want to pull towards my lower back. I don't want to pull up, guys, to my shoulders. It's more of a shoulder workout for me. I like to pull to my lower back, for example. So I like to do like high sets here, like high reps, sorry, like 20, 30 reps. So I like to keep my back straight, knees a little bit bent, and I want to go as low as possible, not too low. I don't want to go too low. I want to just keep tension on my back, and I want to pull to my lower back. Sorry. So I usually, on my strength training day, guys, I usually take like a 2 to 3 minute rest, sometimes even more, but usually around 2 to 3 minutes. So I'm not going to be recording this. I'll just pause on my recording, on my resting, and I'll get back to you on the workout, inshallah. Okay, this time I have 2 10-kilo dumbbells on each hand, and again, same thing. Back straight, knees bent a little bit, and I'll pull to my lower back. Okay, I did about 20, 21 there. So I'm just going heavier and shortening my reps as I go along, guys, until I can get pretty much close to my 3 to 5 minute max rep, inshallah. So guys, what I like to do is, with my strength training days, is that I like to, I usually do about 4 sets. My first 2 sets are pretty much warm-ups. Like, especially my first set is pretty much a warm-up just to get blood flowing in that area. My second set is usually like just a little bit tougher, again, just to get that blood flow, make it a little bit warmer. And then my third set, as in my second last set, is my pretty much all out. Well, not 100% all out, more like 70, 80% all out. And then I like to go as heavy as possible, as many reps as possible, usually between the 5 to 10 range. And then my final set, I usually go from anywhere from 2 to 3 reps. And that's my all out. I never go 100%, guys. I don't usually do like a 1 rep max. I usually just hit as strong as possible. I hit it as close as possible to my failure, and then I want to recover. I don't want to go all out, guys, because I train 5 times a week, and I don't want to do this just for the next few years. I want to do it for forever, inshallah. So I'm on my third set now. This time I'm using a sandbag. Fantastic piece of equipment, guys. Highly recommend it. So this time I'm going to go about 30 kilos. The same thing. Back straight, knees bent to a lower back. Okay, did a little bit more than usual. So did about 15 reps. This time I'm going to rest for 3 minutes. Okay guys, this time we are doing barbell rows. My final set. I'm only going 30, about 40 kilos. It's nothing too heavy, guys. By the way, guys, it's not about competing with somebody else. If you like doing that sort of stuff, absolutely go for it. But my theory is longevity. I want to train for as long as I can. I don't really care about how strong you are, how fast you are. I just want to maintain what I have. So I don't usually go too heavy, guys. If I was to do like a 1 rep max, it'll probably just be my body weight in all 3 major exercises. I'm not really into, doubling my weight in such and such thing. I don't really believe in that. I just want to be good at everything. I want to be good at running, sprinting, training, strength, fighting, all that sort of stuff. Okay, so this time we have a belt to protect the back. I highly recommend it, guys. Really, really important. And the best way to use this is to put it into where your belly button is. Put it into the middle. So if my belly button is about right there, I want to put it straight in the middle. I want to breathe all the air out. So then tighten it and then breathe in. That's where it's tight. So you want to feel all this area tight, guys. Really, really important spot mark. Okay, let's make it happen. Final set of this exercise. I like to brace myself, so I put my feet firm on the floor. I push it outwards. Okay, so I'm gonna push my feet outwards. I make everything strong. So all this is strong right now. Make my back spine straight, and then I breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Tense my stomach. 9, 10, 12, 15. Okay. So I went a little bit over, guys. just excited because of the whole recording. Maybe giving a good abuse of energy, mashallah. But I usually don't do around that. I usually do like 5 to 10 or a little bit lower than that. Or maybe I'm getting a little bit stronger. Maybe I need to go heavy. So yeah, guys, that's the end of this workout. Now I'm going to move on to pull-ups. Okay, fam, on to pull-ups. One of my most favorite exercises. I used to hate doing pull-ups because I just couldn't do it. I grew up obese, not obese, sorry, I grew up overweight. So I was never the athletic type. I was never able to run fast, pull myself, push myself. I couldn't do any of that. But subhanAllah, after discovering the power of pull-ups and how fantastic it is for your overall strength, for your back, and for the structure of your whole body, just fell in love with it. Even though I don't consider myself very good at it at all, I really enjoy doing it. So my first set, I want to do 4 sets, inshallah. My first set is going to be with a power band. So it's going to help me just to, again, it's just a warm up, just bang out as many reps as possible. And yeah, let's make it happen. It's always awkward to get into this thing. I really hate getting into this thing, but yeah, gotta do it. So I like to put my foot in there, grab the bar as much as I can. So what I'll do, I'll go over the bar just a little bit, and I'll hold it really, really tight. Like I'm trying to bend the bar. So I want to push this down, maybe put my other foot in as well, and then just pull it up. Okay, done. 2-minute rest, and I'll be back. Okay, second set, body weight only. So again, firm grip on the bar, guys. Not too wide, not too in. Just above shoulder length. And then I want to grip the bar as strong as possible. I want to really, really grip it tight, guys, here. Like I want to rip the bar open. I want to rip the bar apart. And then keep my back straight. And then pull. Okay, guys, let's start to do another pull up with just body weight. Final set pull-ups, guys. Weighted vest, 10 kilos. Let's get it. Easy. Okay, moving on to the lower back. Okay, we're doing the dumbbell swings, guys. 2-hand dumbbell swings. I like to use a kettlebell, but I don't own one at the moment. I like to, inshallah, in the future purchase one, or 2 or 3. I used to have it back in the day, but got rid of them. So now I'm just using a dumbbell. So what I do was I usually put like 15-16 kilos to start with for the dumbbell swings for the lower back, and then I move up to about 25 kilos. So I only usually do about 2 sets of these, and then I'll move on to my final and the most hardest workout for back training and a little bit of leg training is the deadlifts. Okay. So same thing, guys. Keep your back straight, knees bent, and you don't want to use your shoulder motion. You want to use your hip motion, guys. You don't want to use your shoulders and to swing the bar. You want to use your hips. You let your arms be like a rope. So this is what it looks like. So I'll grab the dumbbell, or if you're using a kettlebell, about this much further from my body. So it's not here, it's here. So again, back straight, knees bent, and I pick up the dumbbell, and then I'll pull it back, up. See, my arms, they're not doing this. It's just this. It's just a rope. My hips are moving this barbell, so this dumbbell. I usually do like high reps again. If done properly, guys, you'll feel the lower back. So doing the exercise, guys, obviously you'll get out of breath because you're giving it your all. You're going to feel tired, you're going to get out of breath. But the next set that you do, you should be fully recovered. And they say a minimum rest of 2 minutes can get you fully recovered, but that's not for everybody. Some people need just a little bit more. So if you need 2 minutes, you need 3 minutes, you even need 5 minutes, especially with strength training, do a taker, guys. Don't look at anybody else. Don't look at, oh, this guy's only taking a minute and he's up again. He's probably been training for all his life. So you don't worry about him, you don't worry about her, you do you. So if you need to recover for a few minutes, take that minute off. Make sure you're not out of breath. Make sure you're ready, you're strong for the next set, inshallah. Okay, so this is my final set for the dumbbell swings, inshallah. So a little bit heavier, like 25 kilos. This I'm using a belt. Okay. Okay, done. Now on 2 deadlifts. Okay, the deadlift. One of my favorite exercises, guys. But you need to do it properly. So what works for me is I like to place the bar. So that's my foot, yeah. I like to place the bar right over the middle of my foot. Okay, so I like to place the bar right in the middle of my foot. I usually do overhand grip, guys. I don't usually do reverse grips. I usually just do overhand grips. And again, I don't go too heavy anyway, so I don't really need it, or straps or whatnot. So important to keep your back straight, guys. So I'm not using a weight belt because I'm going fairly light now, but obviously I'm going to be using it later. So again, guys, you want to place your feet on the floor firmly. Make sure they're really firm there. You want to, some say even, with your feet, pinch the floor. So that's your foot, yeah? And that's the floor. Pinch your feet like this, okay? And then you want to torque your feet slightly outwards. Keep your back straight, everything nice and strong, especially your midsection, guys. Your lower back and your belly button, put them in, like this, back straight. Yep, knees a little bit bent. Grab the bar around shoulder width, over shoulder width, and pull. Simple as that. Okay. Lower back nice and warm. Now rest. So I started practicing strength training, guys, many years ago when I first started jiu-jitsu. I was like I mentioned before, I was a little bit overweight, and then jiu-jitsu, alhamdulillah, mashallah, really helped me to lose a lot of weight. I got down to a good weight, but I realized I felt very weak. I was getting pushed around a lot because I was very, very light, not that strong. This was back when I was like 15, 16, maybe 17, 18, maybe. So I started jiu-jitsu 16, probably about 17, 18. I started doing a lot of strength training, and it helped out a lot, guys. Subhanallah. Kettlebells, sandbag, overhead presses, all that stuff was fantastic, mashallah, tabarakallah. So for men, absolutely need to train strength, guys. Again, you don't need to go too heavy. Don't think, oh, I'm going to hurt myself. Don't hurt yourself. Be as safe, be as clear and as safe as possible, but get it done, inshallah. At least once a week, dedicate one training session to strength training. Obviously, another day for gym, just just some, get the muscles pumping, etc., etc. And I like to obviously do other training things as well, as you can see in my other videos. But strength training, guys, don't miss out on it. Really, really need it, especially for the men. Obviously, women as well, but especially for the men, need to be strong, guys. Okay, second set. Let's get it. A little bit heavier. So I'm wearing a belt. Another thing that works for me, I like to hold my breath as I pull the bar, at least for the first rep. I try to do it for all of them, but you just forget sometimes. At least for the first rep, everything's strong. I like to have all my air inside when I pull the bar. Messenger of Allah said, every morning charity is due from every joint bone of the body of every one of you. Every utterance of Subhanallah is an act of charity. Subhanallah. Like, it's so important, guys. Every morning, your body is due its rent. The fact that you're awake today, you're giving shukr to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You're thanking Him. You know what I mean? Every joint of your body is due that. Well, what about the body that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given as a trust to you? What are you doing with it? Why aren't you eating a little bit healthier? Not even necessarily eating healthier. Why are you eating so much junk food? Why are you doing so much damage to your body? Why are you smoking? Why are you drinking? Why are you doing all these things? You know what I mean? It's the trust that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you, and every day we abuse that trust. Me included, of course. Nobody's perfect. Every one of us is sinful, subhanAllah. But again, you don't have to be that person to just eat all the time and do nothing about it. At least go for a walk. At least go for a walk. Say, Allah, thank you for allowing me to walk. At least do that. How many people out there right now can't walk? They'll be begging to be in your position right now. But what are you doing? You're just kicking it. It's not good, guys. It's not good. Get back to action, inshallah. Doesn't have to be anything like this even. Even though I do recommend every person should be doing a bit of weight training, you can just go for a walk. Just go for a walk, man. Okay, let's get it. My second last set. Increase the weight a little bit again. Done. Last one. Okay, my absolute final set, guys, for this exercise. Let's get it. So I'm doing about 70 kilos, which is my body weight. That's enough. Done. Okay, fam, just some finishes that I like to do. Just to obviously just completely exhaust the back muscle as much as I can without obviously going too hard. So I like to just do some pull-ups. Do some rows. Some more deadlifts. And I like to pull up to my level and just walk around, tensing my back. That's a wrap. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Stay dedicated, stay disciplined, make it happen. Out.